The WCW Pack is one of my most anticipated DLCs for 2K24, and with the latest patch we did get some fixes and some stuff is broken. We got some more updates coming for you. The first thing to talk about is going to be the Wolf Pack. A fun fact about me, maybe like you, the Wolf Pack theme song, one of my absolute favorites of all time for theme songs in wrestling. So pretty soon we are going to be getting an NWO Wolf Pack that is going to go coincide with this DLC drop. You can see on screen that we do have all of these Wolfpack models here, from Mr. Perfect, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Steiner, Randy Savage, and Lex Luger, all draped in the black and red. Now these are going to be Persona models. We don't know what the price is going to be for grinding it out, and I say price, but I'll like in literal dollars, and also just like what's the price we're gonna pay in general to get these. Witty Witterson Online was able to dig up that there is a Wolfpack Persona pack that is going to be coming. So we're probably gonna pull these at random and also do them through live events. Like the other ones, like CM Punk, which we'll talk about in a second, with those Persona models and this one, you are looking at just getting WCW Wolfpack shirts and attires. The models are identical to what is in the game. There's no difference here. And if you go online at Community Creations, you're gonna be able to find some alt models of this, and you could apply the WCW Wolfpack theme song. It's already in the game, so you're not missing anything there. And the Trons for Wolfpack are also there. So remember, it did come out with Bray Wyatt and his model. So those two pieces are already there. This won't be the last Persona pack that we are gonna get. Witty the G Online was able to dig up that there is a massive list, and we've already seen a lot of stuff come out for Personas. So they're gonna keep doing this presumably all the way through to the end of the year, maybe even into January, supporting the game, doing it this way, because we've got this final patch of 1.24 and it didn't really do a whole heck of a lot. Now with that Wolfpack pack, one of the problems we have with it, and they've fixed this with CM Punk, and I saw online that it's already blocked and broken some stuff when it comes to Hulk Hogan brother. So what's happening is that they release these Persona models, and then there's blocks that are put on certain attire parts. We saw this with CM Punk's Persona models, and the knee pads were all blocked in Community Creations. Certain attire pieces that were made available before in the game, that were in the game, they then do the Persona models like Piper's kilt or a t-shirt, and then it blocks it, and then we can't use it anymore. Hulk Hogan's white sunglasses are getting this issue. So I hope 2K can go in and rectify this and make sure that they can do a hot fix so that they're not putting blocks on attire pieces that were already in the base game and they're blocking out players. Now, I mentioned CM Punk. They did fix this in the latest patch. So Punk's Persona models, when they came out, we weren't able to go into Community Creations and use his knee pads. That has now been lifted. The block is lifted for that, so it has been fixed. So it gives me hope that they can do hot fixes in future patches to be able to fix anything else that's impacted by this block and with the Persona models. This is something that gets me a little concerned when we do 2K25, because right now we're in the third year of my faction, and you could see that they're doing a little bit more with it. Some good stuff and some stuff is meh. What I mean is you're getting a lot more models and Persona models added in as content, but they're putting blocks on attire parts, which is impeding the players, or they're putting attire parts that are only going to be associated for the female creations and not the males, or vice versa. Now with 2K's DLC, the WCW Pack, we're getting a lot more stuff. Before we get into all of that, let's hear from today's sponsor.
This holiday season, Fume has you covered with its award-winning flavored air device. If you're looking to kick a bad habit and break it with a good one, Fume might just be for you. Fume is the leader in this flavored air category, and it's becoming one of the leading alternatives to vaping and smoking. I love Fume's device because, one, it helps when you're fidgety and you can't relax, and it can help me with my anxiety. It's a flavored air device with no batteries, there's no vapor, and there's nothing to charge, which is awesome. You can take it anywhere, it's weighted, it's a high quality product too, which I really appreciate. There's no nicotine, there's non-toxic flavors, and it's a third of the cost of your bad habit. And if you're like me, you might have a tendency to drop things once in a while, but with Fume's flavored air device, it's built very, very well, high durability, and you can withstand some pretty decent drops. But one of the things I really enjoy is all of the variety of flavors that you can get. There's black licorice, there's spearmint ice cores, cinnamon hearts. Gives you a ton of variety for any mood that you're in. So this holiday season, you can give the gift of better habits with Fume. Head to tryfume.com/assemble and use code ASSEMBLE to get a free Fume topper when you order your journey pack. It's the perfect addition to make your gift even more special. And if you're lucky, you could even win one of Fume's limited edition gold-plated devices this holiday season. Again, try fume.com/assemble or just scan the QR code on screen to grab yours now and make someone's holiday unforgettable.
One of the cool things that is coming with this DLC is the Fall Brawl Arena. And this is the full Fall Brawl Arena for WCW, which I love. I'm an Attitude Era kid and I love WCW and WWF. So I'm really glad that they added this in as free DLC and extra content. The Fall Brawl Arena was confirmed by 2K that you are going to be getting the standalone single arena, plus we are going to be getting the War Games version of it. It's got that gritty retro feel to it. I love it, and I hope that with 2K25 they can, one, keep these War Games arenas in the game, and two, give them a little bit more customization to allow us to use War Games like with any show, like WrestleMania, or being able to do other WCW shows and let us just do War Games there. But these are the types of things that I'd love 2K to learn lessons from and do next year by giving us these DLC packs that we've come to know and add in these extra pieces, these extra elements, whether it's going to be specific elements for superstars like Carlito with the apple, Jimmy Hart's megaphone, adding in those weapons as bonuses, plus all the additional moves like the WCW pack giving us about 55 new moves and taunts, bonus arenas too. That's all of the stuff that is extra content that I think they need to double down on next year. Players look forward to that kind of stuff. So as you know, for the WCW pack, we're getting all of these legends: DDP, Iron Sheik, Mr. Perfect, the Great Muta, and Lex Luger. Great Muta is also coming with an Alta tire included. So this is the first time that Great Muta is going to be in a WWE game, and with this Alta tire, he's getting the black face paint. Great Muta also has the Mist Spit that is available in the game, which is a great addition. And so there's little touches that they're doing with certain characters, certain superstars in the game, which I really do like. They are small details, but they're little things that I really appreciate when I'm going to see Mr. Perfect doing a perfect plex, or he's going to be pulling down the singlet straps. I like all of those small details. It goes a long way. And with the DLC, you're also going to get my faction cards, and you got the pink diamond cards. They're including the DDP at a 95. Luger is going to give you a 95, and the Great Muta is also a rating of 95 for the pink diamond card. And I've looked around in the game, and there are no real fixes and updates for this patch, which is unfortunate, and the last patch didn't do anything either. They really just seem to be in maintenance stability mode right now because they're really focused on 2K25. And the latest fiscal report from 2K also indicates that 2K25 is on schedule to come out next spring, right around WrestleMania season. They don't have a definitive date yet, so I'll have to wait and see. But like last year and previous years, they announced these things right around January time is when we get a good indication of when the game's coming out. If you guys want to talk more 2K25, we got the wish list video right here from the community with their post questions, things they want added into the game. Thanks to Fume for sponsoring today's video. See ya.